is not often that we get to peek behind the curtain. And we're going to get to here. The whole book of Deuteronomy is Moses going over their journey and then giving to them his best teachings before they enter the promised land. And here in chapter 3, we're going to get a peek behind the curtain. Moses' retirement was a struggle for him, we're going to find. At that time I commanded Joshua, you have seen with your own eyes all that the Lord your God has done to these two kings, Sihon and Og. They would be on the east side of the Jordan River. The Lord will do the same to all the kingdoms over there on the west side where you are going. Do not be afraid of them. The Lord your God himself will fight for you. So he was still setting Joshua up to lead. At that time, I pleaded with the Lord. Sovereign Lord, you've begun to show to your servant your greatness and your strong hand. Just thought of this. I mean, Moses and the Lord have been traveling together for 40 years, and Moses is like, you've just begun to show me what you can do. Right? Wow. Have you had that experience? If those of you out there who are listening, who are Christians, you're just like, the Lord has been doing so many things in my life, taking me through this life, and there's so much more ahead. I can't even believe it. For what God is there in heaven or on earth who can do the deeds and mighty works you do? Let me go over and see the good land beyond the Jordan, that fine hill country and Lebanon. Just let me go. I don't have to be in charge. I don't want to be in charge. I just want to see it, Lord. I just want to see it. But because of you, the Lord was angry with me and would not listen to me. And Moses got a case there, man. You were pushing my buttons for years and years and years. That is enough, the Lord said. Do not speak to me anymore about this matter. Go up to the top of Pisgah and look west and north and south and east. Look at the land with your own eyes, since you are not going to cross this Jordan. God says, okay, no, you're not going in. I love you, Mo, but you're not going in. And remember, Moses, in his big act of disobedience, took one symbol of the Son of God, the dead staff brought to life, and smashed it on another symbol of the Son of God. The rock that gives the spring of water. That was a big deal. But God says, hey, I want you to see it. From the top of Pisgah, you can see just about all of it. Take it in with your own eyes. This was probably a better view than he ever would have got crossing the Jordan River with the people. He got to see the promised land and how beautiful it was from that vantage point. But commission Joshua and encourage and strengthen him, for he will lead his people across and will cause them to inherit the land that you will see. There couldn't be two leaders, right? Moses couldn't take that second seat to say, no, it's Joshua who's leading now. If they had both tried to cross as leaders, everyone, including Joshua, would have been looking to Moses. When his time for leading was done, he'd given his all, and it was Joshua's turn to lead. But we got this little peek behind the curtain to see just the interaction between the Lord and Moses. And mountaintops are good for Moses. We got Moses on Mount Sinai at the top, getting the 10 Commandments and being close to the Lord, seeing the Lord's glory, if you will. Remember, in the cleft of the rock. We've got now Mount Pisgah and him looking over the promised land. We're going to see him on top of one more mountain, the mountain of transfiguration in the New Testament, where he will talk with God in the flesh, Jesus himself. Pretty cool. May the Lord add his blessing to this reading of his word.